NCIS Origins has the potential to further complicate the legacy of Jenny Shepard, a character whose death in NCIS Season 5 was one of the most disappointing exits in the series. The prequel could delve into the backstory of Jenny and Gibbs, especially their romantic relationship in Paris, which may intensify the emotional weight of her death in the flagship series. Although Jenny's exit was anticlimactic, exploring her history and origins could make her untimely death even more poignant. Despite her impactful role as NCIS director, Lauren Hawley, who portrayed Jenny, left the show to pursue other opportunities. Reintroducing Jenny in Origins would allow for a deeper exploration of her character, but it also risks further diminishing the emotional impact of her death in NCIS. NCIS Origins can further ruin NCIS worst character exits 16 years after their death. As the only NCIS prequel, NCIS Origins has the power to further ruin one character's perception 16 years after they were killed off in their flagship series. So far, NCIS Origins characters have included a few younger versions of important NCIS characters. This trend could continue as the NCIS spin-off gets new seasons. Currently, NCIS Origins is still waiting for a Season 2 renewal, but assuming CBS eventually awards it a second outing, it could bring in more familiar faces from Gibbs' past back to the small screen. Since NCIS has been on the air for over 20 years, it has been prone to many unceremonious character exits, including several character deaths. Unfortunately, this means that appearing as a younger version on NCIS Origins is the only way for some characters to return to the show. Jenny's death in NCIS means that she can never return to the flagship, but she can appear in the prequel. Her tense relationship with Gibbs could be explored in NCIS Origins, which could make or break her character. Jenny Shepard's NCIS death explained. Jenny died in Season 5, Episode 18. Jenny was killed in the NCIS Season 5 finale after a crucial mistake she made as a young agent finally caught up with her. Shortly after joining NCIS in 1999, Jenny was sent on a mission with Gibbs to Paris, where she was assigned to kill Svetlana, the fiancée of the Russian arms dealer Anatoly. However, Jenny's emotional capacity did not allow her to follow through with the mission. As a result, Svetlana escaped and held a grudge against everyone involved in the mission for the murder of Anatoly. 9 years later, Svetlana had managed to track down the team and begun killing them off, with Jenny's old handler as the first victim. In order to protect Gibbs, Jenny kept Svetlana's reappearance a secret and instead called NCIS Mike Franks for help. After being confronted by Svetlana and her crew, Jenny died in a shootout, while Franks killed Svetlana. The sudden nature of her scene made Jenny Shepard's NCIS death one of the worst character exits on the show. While the NCIS Season 5 finale was filled with intense moments, the aftermath of Jenny's death was anticlimactic. Furthermore, her death did not really affect Gibbs. While the loss of Jenny was felt by everyone in the NCIS office, it did not have as large of an impact as expected. Gibbs' story in particular did not really change after Jenny left, and given their intimate history together, his indifference was fairly surprising. NCIS Origins revealing the full history between Gibbs and Jenny can further ruin her death. The context of her death could make every interaction sadder. As NCIS Origins largely focuses on Gibbs' life before NCIS, the prequel could expand on Jenny and Gibbs' relationship. Some of Gibbs' life was revealed over NCIS many seasons, but so far, NCIS Origins has given a more in-depth view of the personal lives of its characters. The show could dive deeper into the relationship between Gibbs and Jenny. NCIS has even revealed that Jenny and Gibbs became lovers in Paris, which would make their storyline in NCIS Origins all the more interesting. However, showing Jenny in NCIS Origins could also make her death in NCIS more frustrating than it already is. Since Jenny's exit and the aftermath of her departure were so disappointing, watching her and Gibbs' relationship unfold could make her untimely death much more painful. Knowing that Jenny dies in Season 5 would heighten the emotions of any interaction between the characters. Why Lauren Hawley's Jenny Shepard left NCIS. Hawley wanted to pursue other roles. Despite the shocking nature of Jenny's death and her character's impact on the show, Lauren Holly wasn't peeved about leaving NCIS. Holly had enjoyed playing the role of the director but lost the enthusiasm for it as time went on, as revealed by Digital Spy. She wanted to explore other roles, so leaving NCIS was the best decision. However, it seems as though the decision for Jenny to leave the show was mutual, as both Holly and the show's writers wanted to steer away from her character. As Lauren Holly's Jenny Shepard is one of the many characters who left NCIS, she is also one of several characters who received a brutal ending. However, it seems that the decision for Jenny to leave the show was mutual, as both Holly and the show's writers wanted to steer away from her character. Jenny left a lasting impact on NCIS, as beyond the fact that she is part of a short list of NCIS directors, she is also the only female character to lead the agency. Seeing her character reappear in NCIS Origins would be too exciting to dismiss.